Okay, let's do some DIY dip gel nails. This style is not my usual because I'm usually rocking some shade of purple, but this was chosen by my sister and niece, and so I felt like let's try it because it's kind of cute. This is what we're starting off with though. Another purple set, yes, I know, but it's looking kind of crazy. It has a lot of cracks and dents and chips and all these things, so let's get into it. So I decided to start over from scratch for this new set because all the other sets that I've done for the past couple of months have just been filing and changing color, filling kind of situation. And so since some parts were already chipping, I just used my cuticle tool thing, cuticle pusher is what it's called, to take off some of the parts that were already chipping. Now my nails are completely grown out. As you can see under here, it does have like 2 mm of fake nails extension, and so I'm just clipping those parts off so that it's kind of easier for my soak off. So I did that part. I'm not cutting any of my natural nails, only the excess of the extension. Now I'm just getting some 100% acetone, putting it in a container and soaking my nails. I think I did about 30 minutes. Then I took off some of what was soaked off. It wasn't everything, and so I had to repeat the process twice so that I could get everything off. This is what it's looking like after the first soak, and then I did a second soak, and then everything else kind of just came off. If you're seeing a red set, that's because I did a red set for Christmas, and so that's the base layer that's there. This is what my natural nails are looking like. I think it's so stinking cute, and so I decided to keep my natural nails instead of cutting them down and adding extensions. So now I'm just going over with my file so that I can take off all of the excess debris or anything that's on there, and also shaping my nails since I haven't worn my natural nails in a while and it was underneath the extension, and so they weren't really shaping great. This is what it's looking like. I'm honestly so obsessed. Now, these are some gloves that are supposed to protect my hands from the UV rays coming from the lamp. Does it work? I don't know, but it gives me peace of mind, so I use it. Now I'm just pushing my cuticle back, and then I'm going to go in with my nail dehydrator, nail prep dehydrator, and I just did one layer of that on my natural nails after filing off all the shine or anything else that was on my nails. And then I'm going in with my nail primer, which is the second step of the nail prep. Prep is so important so that you don't have lifting or breakage or anything weird, and your nail is not like falling off after day 2. Okay, so after the 2-step prep, now it's time for us to actually start layering on the powders. And so I'm using a gel base, which I just showed you, and I'm using clear this time because I feel like it will work better for what I'm doing as opposed to using white or even like a nude or pink color. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just coating all my nails with this base coat, and then I'm going to go on with the powder. Now I'm not dipping this time, but you'll see that in a second. I'm a little bit ahead of myself. I'm ensuring that I get all of the nail bed, and then I'm just going to go in and pour over. Now the fact that I'm using gel, I'm doing a pour over method of the powder instead of dipping because the gel is still liquid and I don't want it to pool around my cuticle or be smudged or look weird when I do go to dry it. And so this is the safest bet if you're using gel. If you're using just your normal base coat that's not a gel coat, then you can definitely do the dip method, which is what it's meant to do. Now the next thing, which is so important, is to go in with a toothpick or some tool similar to that and just clean up around your nail. Clean up especially the cuticle because you don't want to dry your nail under the LED lamp and have everything stuck in a bad position, if that makes sense. So I went over all of my nails, going around the sides and the cuticle bed, and then I dried it, and then I'm just going over with this hard bristle brush to ensure that I don't have any leftover powders on my fingers before I go in with another base coat. I ended up doing 3 layers of this, and this is what it's looking like. You can definitely still see my nails underneath because it's clear, but I'm showing you that the thickness has increased. Now I'm just going in and shaping before I start adding any form of polish or anything onto my nails. So I'm shaping the sides, the top, everything that I want to shape so that I can have a great base to polish. After filing to the shape that I want, this is what I'm here with, and I absolutely love that. Just look at it. Oh my gosh, this thing makes me so excited. And then we're brushing off all the excess powder, and this is what I'm using to polish. Now, if you've seen my vlog where I did my Shein haul, then you've already seen this product, but we're finally testing it out today, and I absolutely am in love with the color. Like, it's so nude, but it's also like a blush pink kind of situation, and I honestly think I'm going to redo my nails and just wear them just that coat alone and wear them plain because it's so stinking cute. Right here, I'm just showing you what it's looking like. It hasn't even dried yet, and I'm honestly so obsessed. So I'm just going to finish all that, and then I'm going to dry. Same process as always, and then I'm doing a second coat because I could see my outgrown nails underneath, and so I did 2 coats of this. But honestly, if it wasn't for that, I would have stuck with the 1 coat because it was just looking so minimalistic and cute. But that's what it's looking like with 2 coats. Still think it's really cute. You can kind of see my outgrown nails underneath, but I'm going in to make some French tips with this rose gold metallic nail art, which I got from Shein. Most of these products are from Shein, to be honest. So I'm just going in, and I was going to use those stickers to the side, but they weren't sticking for some reason. I'm like, I can freestyle, so that's exactly what I did. So for this design, I am doing the French tips with the rose gold on 4 of my fingers, and I'm leaving the ring finger plain because I'm going to put a white design on there, which if you saw the thumbnail or the front of the video, then you would have known that already, so I didn't need to say it, but I'm just letting you know just in case you skipped that part. So this actually took me like 5 to 6 minutes per finger. It was harder than I thought. Weirdly enough, I actually think my right hand turned out better than my left, which is so weird since I'm right-handed, but I think it's cute regardless. So yeah, this is the process of me painting on the flowers. It's the first time I'm doing something like this on my nails or on any nail at all, and I think it turned out almost perfect. In a second, you're going to see exactly why I love gel nail polish and why I switched to it. Made a mistake, look at me. I'm literally just wiping it off because it's not set. It hasn't started like crusting over or anything like that because it's not under a lamp or anything, and so I can literally wipe away my design and try again until I get it right. And I absolutely love the leeway that you get when you're working with gel because sometimes we make mistakes. Okay, now that we've done all of that, it's time to seal everything in with a layer of top coat. And then the final step is to use some cuticle oil, and of course my cuticle oil is purple because it's me, so why not? So I'm just returning some moisture back to my cuticles after all that stress, and yes, I spilled it, it's okay. Now this is the final product. Da-na-na-na. I'm honestly so obsessed. It's not something that I would have chosen to do without somebody else saying do this, but I think I did such an amazing job. If you've ever tried doing your own nails at home, then let me know down below. If you have any tips, tricks, or strategies to get better results next time, then also let me know down below. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next upload, but until then, just remember to do something today that will help you to be a little bit better than you were yesterday.